Hi everybody. Okay, today's challenge is to have a go at recording your news from the half-term holidays. You might do it as a video or you might just want to role play or talk about it. That's fine. Are you ready to see my video about my news? I'm going to be a newsreader. So just give me a minute. Da-da-da-da. Hello, it's Mrs. Boffin here, and here is today's news. Stefan has learnt to ride his bike. Got a video here of him learning to ride his bike for the first time with his daddy. Look at him go.
You are going faster.
And then, when you get across mummy, brakes and feet. Perfect.
Hey.
Well done, Stefan. And in other news, there was an exciting delivery from the postman. We went to the door and we could see a very exciting parcel had arrived. And the parcel that we saw was in fact a book from Nana and Grandad. Not just any book, a dinosaur digger book. Very exciting delivery. And in other news, Mrs. Boffin's baby is growing really well and she got to hear the heartbeat. So just for you viewers, we've got a little clip of the baby's heartbeat. It's just coming now. There might be a technical delay, but it's just coming now. How very exciting to hear the fast heartbeats, and well done, Mrs. Boffin's baby. Okay, we've just got very quick time to share the weather from today. So the weather for today is frosty, a frosty start. So if you are going out and about, be careful on the roads. It's a little bit foggy as well, so you won't be able to see very carefully. So please take care. Okay, hope you can join me later. Have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye. Okay, so that was me pretending to be a newsreader. Quite tricky being a newsreader. Maybe that's something you'd like to do one day. Okay, right. So once you've had a go at talking or making a video of your news, you've then got to have a go at writing your news. Okay. Now, it might be that you just write one sentence and then that's a really good achievement, so well done. It might be that you can write 2 or 3 sentences, and if you can do that, then great, you do that too. I'm going to show you how to write 3 sentences this morning. Okay, can you see me? Okay, right, so let's get my board ready to go. Move all my props out of the way. Right, so can you remember my news? What was my first bit of news? Do you remember? It was that Stefan learned to ride his bike. So I'm going to write for my first sentence, first, Stefan can ride his bike. First, Stefan can ride his bike. How many words? 6. Brilliant. Okay, now we don't know the word first, but it's a word that we're going to learn off by heart when we write our news. First. Can you see it? So you can copy this. You can get somebody from your family to write it and you copy it first. So that's what I'm going to do. First. There it is. What's my next word? Stefan. It's his name. I know how to spell it. Stefan. If you're writing somebody's name and you don't know how to spell it, then ask somebody to help you and you can copyright it. There it is. First, Stefan. Have I got room for another word there? No. So back to the left. What's my next word? Can. First, Stefan, can. Right, and we know how to do can, don't we? Can ride. Let's sound talk ride. R-I-D. Ride. Brilliant. Okay, I'm going to use my sounds for this. What's the first sound? R. What's the next sound? I. Brilliant. One of our new sounds, our trigraph. Here it is. Can you see it? R. I. What's at the end? Ride. Good. D. Okay, doesn't matter that it's not spelled correctly. We're using our sounds. Ride. Ride. First, Stefan can ride his. Do you think I'll fit his in there? Yeah, I think so. His. Ride his bike. Sound talk bike. B-I-K. Bike. Again, I'm going to use my sounds. Doesn't matter if it's not spelled correctly. There it is. B-I. And I know bike has got a kick in. Bike. Okay. First, Stefan can ride his bike. Full stop. Oh my goodness. That made Mrs. Boffin jump. Right. Okay. The next one. I'm going to write. Let me think. What was my next bit of news? Can you remember? Yeah, then we had a new book through the post. So I'm going to write a nice short sentence. Next, we had a new book. Again, next is a word that we're going to learn to spell correctly. There it is. Next. Next. So I start here. I've remembered my full stop at the end of my sentence. It's a new sentence. Okay, so that first letter needs a capital. Again, you can copy this from somebody. Next. Next. Here it is. Next. If you don't know what your letters look like, remember to use your letter formation chart. And if you find it too hard to whoosh up, don't worry, okay? Just do the letters without the whoosh up. Next, what was my next word? Next, we. Good, we. One of our tricky words that we spell correctly. We. Next, we had. My next word, had. 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 Okay, I'm going to just check my sentence. Next, we had, and the end of the sentence was a new book. A tricky word, A. We know how to do that one. New, n, oo. Okay, don't know the oo sound yet. And the oo sound that we learn in reception is this one. Okay, like that. Ooh. So again, doesn't matter that it's not spelled correctly, we're just using our sounds. New. Next, we had a new book. Book. B-k. Book. Book. So we know how to do a b. Now the sound is actually like this again. Okay, it's either a long sound, oo, or a short sound, Oh dear, what have you noticed? Yeah, I'm not going to have enough room to write there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rub it out. Writing you a little bit smaller because I wrote it a little bit big. And then I'll be able to fit it in. That's better, isn't it? Had a new book with a full stop at the end. Not a big dot, just a full stop at the end. So let's just check. Next, we had a new book. I'm going to do one more. So the last sentence I'm going to do finally. Again, it's a word that you can copy from a grown-up. Finally. Finally, we heard the baby's heartbeat. Finally, we heard the baby's heartbeat. Okay, that's my sentence. I've got it in my head. Finally, so I can copy finally. You see okay? Finally. And finally, it's two L's together. Finally, finger space. we, our tricky word we, then you can copy it from there because it's the same word, isn't it? We. Finally, we heard, heard, heard. And the sound that we learn in reception, well, there's actually two, but this is one of them. The, heard. Finally, we heard the. Did I stick my tongue out? The. Yeah. Finally, we heard the. We know how to spell the tricky word the correctly. Finally, we heard the babies. The. Again, I'm going to sound it out. The A. There's my A sound. The A. The babe. E. The babies belongs to the baby. It's the baby's heartbeat, so it's a little apostrophe and then an S. Babies. Heart. Heart. Art. Heart. Ah. Okay. So again, I'm going to spell it using my sound. So ah. So there's my ah sound that we learn in reception with a t at the end. Finally, we heard the baby's heart. And what's my last word? Yeah, it's beat. Beat. Okay. Oh, just running out of room. So again, I'm going to just make sure that I've written a little bit smaller so I can fit it all on. I'm just going to check my sentence. Finally, we heard the baby's heart beat. B, E. And again, it doesn't matter that it's not spelled correctly. I'm using my sound with a little full stop at the end. Okay, shall I just read my news to check it? First, Stefan can ride his bike. Next, we had a new book. Finally, we heard the baby's heart beat. Have I remembered my capital letters at the start of my sentences? Yep. Have I remembered my full stops at the end of my sentences? Yep. Have I remembered my finger spaces? Pretty good. Towards the end, not quite as good. So Mrs. Boffin next time needs to make sure that she's got better finger spaces between her words. Really well done. I can't wait to see what news you do. Remember, you don't have to write this much, okay? You know what your best writing is. So as long as you do your best writing, then that is absolutely fine. Can't wait to hear about your news and see your super news writing. Well done, everybody. Bye-bye.